What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel DC Multiverse Collect and Connect Clayface series, Two-Face. So here we do have Two-Face in the packaging. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get them open up, and then we'll have a better look at Two-Face. So stay tuned, everyone. So here we have Two-Face posed and out of the packaging. Before we get onto the figure, let's actually have a look at what he comes with. Two-Face does come with the main torso and the back piece for Clayface, so if you're looking to complete Clayface, he does come with a very essential piece. Other than that, Two-Face does come with a couple of accessories. He does come with dual pistols. He also does come with a left-handed pistol grip hand. He comes with two hands holding his coin. One side has the clean coin, and then the other side has the all scratched up surface. Overall, they're really nice accessories. I just kind of wish that the coin had more detail on it, because it just looks like a little silver dot in his hand. Other than that, Two-Face doesn't come with anything, so let's actually take a closer look at Two-Face's details. And so here we have a closer look at Two-Face's details. Now I have to say, Mattel did a really good job sculpting the head of this figure. I only have one real issue, and that's just the lack of paint on it. You can see that they did a lot of good work on the burned side of his face. You can see all the scarring on it. It looks really nice. The paint is just questionable. Like, why is it red over here and then tan back here? Why couldn't we have like a mixture of reds and browns over here? And I don't know, it just looks a little odd. I do love the way his eye looks. The eye is really well done. On the clean half of his face, it does look pretty cool, and honestly, it kind of looks like me. That's kind of eerie, especially because I'm growing my hair out. And that's kind of how my hair looks right now. That's kind of scary. But overall, really loving the head sculpt on this Two-Face, and that's pretty much the only thing I like about this figure. This Two-Face is from the All-Star Batman from the Rebirth series, and I have to say Mattel dropped the ball severely with Two-Face. They are using a really outdated body for this Two-Face, and why didn't they just make a new mold for Two-Face? I don't understand why we have this really scrawny looking Two-Face when Two-Face in All-Star Batman was kind of big. He would look imposing, and this doesn't look imposing. It's really blocky. There's really hardly any redeemable things about it. I guess you can say his buttons are painted well for the most part. His tie is done in almost a translucent pink plastic. You can see my finger running through it, so I guess it looks cool. You can see if I lift up his shirt, he's a really, really slender, blocky figure, and I just don't understand why Mattel went that route. Even the articulation is really outdated, and there's really hardly any way you can have this guy pose that does not look stupid. I guess you can say the coin is done okay, but then it's just a silver dot in his hand. It really isn't like a coin. There's no detailing in it, so there is that. Going down to the pants, again, really outdated, really terrible figure. But I guess even his head looks okay looking forward, but then looking at this way, his head looks really, really smushed, and I don't know if there's anything they could have done to save this figure. It's such a terrible mold from a really nice character, and it's one I was really looking forward to. Oh well, but with that out of the way, let's actually get Two-Face compared to a couple of other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Two-Face posed next to a DC Universe Classics Batman and a DC Multiverse Joker, and you can see this is a really outdated body. Even though this Batman is almost 12 years, maybe 15 years old, I still think this is one of the best Batman figures to own. And yeah, you can see this figure came out 2 years ago. This one came out this year, and they use almost the exact same body. I say almost the exact same because this Two-Face actually has an ab crunch, and speaking of which, let's actually run through his articulation really fast. He should have a ball-jointed head, but he does not. It's mainly going to get a swivel out of that, and you can see that's just terrible. There's no Two-Face that looks good on, unfortunately. For that, you have to have a ball joint going into the neck, and let's not even get into that. Arms are on a ball joint. They go out to about that far, and you can actually they go out a little further, and again, it looks really, really bad. Bicep swivel cuts up the sculpt, and that's bad. Elbow doesn't even get 90 degrees. We have a basic swivel right here in the hand. We have an ab crunch which goes back about that far, forward that far, so it's pretty much useless. Waist swivel, legs go forward only to about there. They go back only that far. They go out all the way, but they are on that really old T-joint, which looks terrible. We have a really ugly swivel right here at the thigh. Single bend at the knee, and oh, I honestly thought I broke the figure. That would have been terrible, and that's not sarcasm. Did they paint this figure black? Hold on there. It looks like they painted this figure black. He's not even sculpted in black plastic. That's really, really interesting. I didn't know that. And then we have ankle is virtually useless, so there is that. Wow, I was not expecting the black on his plastic to be painted. So with that being said, guys, let's actually have a go on to my final thoughts on Two-Face. So here we have Two-Face posed for my final thoughts overall. Another lackluster performance from Mattel, using a really outdated body with outdated articulation. There was so much potential for this figure, however, Mattel really dropped the ball. And it's really sad because I love the All-Star Batman comics where this Two-Face is from, and I don't know, this figure is just poorly executed. If they had updated the sculpt, given us a brand new body, made an imposing Two-Face, and actually did something good with the guns, this probably would have been a good figure, but as it stands, I'm really disappointed with this Two-Face. If you are looking for this Two-Face, this wave is starting to hit Walmart. I did pick up mine from my local comic book store, so if you are looking for Two-Face, check your local Walmarts, look around your local comic book shops. If they have them, go ahead and pick this guy up. If you're a Two-Face fan or you're just looking to fill out your Rogues Gallery, or just finish up Clayface, because if you can, I'd say this is a figure you'd want to pass on. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other DC figures. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.